Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Disha and I will be talking about political science and international relations. As you know that this is one of the most commonly opted subject for UPSC CSE mains examination. This optional is quite popular and there are many toppers from this, so it became more popular. This is quite vast and the syllabus is really contains a lot of topics, and there is both theory as well as dynamic part. So the dynamic part in international relations is something that is more interesting and appealing to most of the students, and we end up focusing a lot on that. However, the political theory part is quite neglected or avoided because it's dull and a little boring too, and also it is quite difficult to understand. So we are going to start with that itself. The first topic is political theory, its meaning and approaches. I will be following the syllabus as per the order given on the UPSC website. So if you haven't already downloaded it, then I strongly recommend that before starting the subject, please once go to the website, download the syllabus, go through it, both paper 1 and paper 2, and then come back to the lectures. We will be following the order. Even if you are not preparing for UPSC CSE and you are pursuing your career in political science, be it masters or bachelors, if you're giving any other exam which contains these theory part or of the subject, then you can clearly take help of these lectures, because we are going to focus on building the foundational concepts and then we will slowly delve deeper into the theories. Okay. So I will start with the first topic, that is political theory, its meaning and approaches. Since it is the introductory lecture, we will keep it very short and very basic. We will only deal with what political theory is, what is its meaning. Before starting, I would like to say that, and this applies for all the upcoming videos or the lectures, that please keep a pen and paper with you. You need not take detailed notes of whatever I am speaking. I only ask you to note down the names of the philosophers or theorists along with their books, because this will help you revise and it will also help you as a value addition or enhancement content for your answers. So let's begin. Because it is very important to give evidence, yes, to give evidence to whatever we are speaking. Suppose we are explaining the definition, so our format of definition is not what is actually demanded. If you answer using the definition of any established thinker, then it is more effective. That's why from the beginning itself, keep a note, and as we go on further, you will have a list of thinkers or philosophers or theorists on every topic, and it will help you, definitely help you a lot. So let's begin. Before understanding what is political theory, let's think about what is politics. Whenever we think of the word politics or political, something that comes to our mind is either related to the political parties or something related to the politicians, whatever they do, or the electoral politics, and usually it is taken as something that is negative. We say that the dirty politics and we should keep away from politics, don't do politics at home, don't do politics here. We often comes to across these words, but in reality, politics or political theory is much vast and much beyond what these things are all about. It is like very tiny portion. Yes, electoral politics is important and it is a part of political theory, but that's not what political theory is all about. So basically, what is political? See, there are various institutions, like family is an institution, there are social institutions, economic institutions, political governance related institution. So whenever an institution is organized in such a form that it takes into account the governance or the order of whole community, means it should involve community as a whole, then it takes the form of a polity, and anything that is associated with that polity is known as political. I hope it is clear that what is political. Everything that is in public domain, it is differentiated from private. Like your private life, your family matter is not polity. It's not polity. No, it is a personal institution. It is family as an institution. So like that, there are various institutions in a society. And we know that it is commonly said that human is a social animal. So society plays a very important role, and it consists of many institutions. Out of that, political institution is one. And Sheldon S. Wallen, in his book Politics and His Vision, published in 1960, says that out of all these institutions, political institution holds a unique place. Why? Because it takes into account community as a whole. It has certain responsibilities, it also has authority, and it fulfills certain functions. Those functions which work for the interest of community as a whole. For example, national security, internal security, social order, economic regulation, all these are functions of the political institutions, and they are for the interest of the community as a whole, not for the selected group of persons or individuals. So now the meaning of political is clear. Let's talk about theory. What is theory? Theory is systematic study of any discipline. So when we combine both of these, we get the definition of what political theory is. So political theory is systematic study of political phenomena. If you wish to add something to it and make it more complicated, we can say that political theory is an institutional or intellectual way of systematically understanding the goals and methods of political phenomena. We can also quote Sheldon S. Wallen and his book Politics and Its Vision, published in 1960. The word polis is ancient, means it has its origin back to the ancient Greek cities. It used to be referred with polis, and these ancient Greek cities were small and they were geographically isolated from each other. And since it was ancient time and these were very small cities, the community was different, so they had more influence over the private sphere as well. But as of contemporary times, anything related to political is in public domain. There is a clear demarcation between public and private. So I hope the definition of political theory is clear. We know now that what political theory is. Now let's discuss about nature and scope of political theory. So today I will only explain the difference between nature and scope, and in next video we will discuss in detail what is the nature and scope of political theory. So nature of any discipline deals with what it is. Like if I say that, for example, political theory. So political theory's nature is both scientific as well as normative. Now, if you do not understand the term normative, drop it for now. Let's say that it is both scientific as well as theoretical. And when we talk about scope, then scope encompasses that what that discipline actually ranges, the concepts that it covers. That is the scope of that discipline. For example, political theory, it talks about concepts, it talks about ideas, ideologies, like liberty, rights, governance. So these are the scope of political theory, and the nature is empirical and normative. So in the next lecture we will understand what the normative empirical is all about, and we will also in detail we will discuss the scope of political theory and its significance. I hope you found it a little insightful. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next lecture, and take care.